Hi, can I help you?
Hi, can I help you?
I'd like to find out if you have any excursions suitable for families.
I'd like to find out if you have any excursions suitable for families.
Sure.
Sure.
How about taking your family for a
How about taking your family for a cruise?
cruise? We have a steamship that takes
We have a steamship
passengers out several times a day.
that takes passengers down several times a day.
It's over 100 years old.
It's over 100 years old.
That sounds interesting.
That sounds interesting.
How long is the trip?
How long is the trip?
About an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half.
And don't forget to take pictures of the mountains.
And don't forget to take picture of the mountains.
They're all around you when you're on the boat and they look fantastic.
Okay.
They are all around you when you are on the boat and look fantastic.
Okay. And I assume there's a cafe or something on board?
Sure.
Okay. And I'd assume there are cafe or something on board. Sure.
How old are your children?
How are your children?
My daughter's 15 and my son's 7.
My daughter 15 and my son's 7.
Right. Well,
Right.
there are various things you can do once you've crossed the lake to make
Well, there are various things you can do when you cross the lake.
a day of it. One thing that's very popular
To make a day of it. One thing that's very popular
is a visit to the country
is a visit to the country farm.
farm. You're met off the boat by the
You are met off the boat by the farmer,
farmer, and he'll take you to the holding pens where the
and he'll take you to the holding pens
sheep are kept.
where the sheep are kept.
Children love feeding them.
Children love feeding them.
My son would love that. He
My son would love that.
really likes animals.
He really likes animals.
Well, there's also a
Well, there also
40-minute trek
a 40-minute trek
around the farm on a horse
round the farm on the horse
if he wants.
if he wants.
Do you think he'd manage it?
Do you think he managed it?
He hasn't done that before.
He hasn't done that before.
Sure, it's suitable for complete beginners.
Good.
Sure, it's suitable for complete beginners.
Good.
And again,
Good. And again,
and visitors are welcome
visitors are welcome
to explore the farm on their own.
to explore the farm on their own,
As long as they take care
as long as they take care
to close gates and so on.
to close gates and so on.
There are some very beautiful gardens
There are some very beautiful gardens
along the side of the
along the side of the lake,
which also belong to the farm.
which also belong to the farm.
They'll be just at their best now.
They'll be just at their best now.
You could easily spend an hour or
You could easily spend an hour or two there.
two there.
Okay, well,
Okay, well,
that all sounds good.
that all sounds good.
And can we get lunch there?
And can we get lunch there?
You can.
You can.
And it's very good.
And it's very good.
It's not included in the base.
Though it's not included in the basic cost.
Cost. You pay when you get there.
You pay when you get there. Right.
So, is there anything else to do?
So, is there anything else to do?
Over on that side of the lake?
Over on that side of the lake.
Well, what you can
Well, that you can
do is take a
bike
over on the ship and
over on the ship and
then go on a cycling trip.
then go on a cycling trip.
There's a trail there called the back.
There's a trail there called the back road.
You could easily spend
You could easily spend
3 or 4 hours
3 or 4 hours
exploring it. And the scenery's wonderful.
And the scenery is wonderful.
They'll give you a map when you get.
They give you a map when you get
Your ticket for the cruise.
your ticket for the cruise.
There's no extra charge.
There's no extra charge.
What's the trail like in terms of difficulty?
What? The trail like in terms of difficulty.
Quite challenging in
Quite challenging in places.
It wouldn't be suitable
In places. It couldn't be suitable for your 7-year-old.
for your 7-year-old. It needs someone who's
It needs someone who's got a bit more experiences.
got a bit more experience.
Well, my daughter loves
Well, my daughter loves
cycling, and so do I.
cycling, and so do I.
So maybe the two
So maybe the two
of us could go,
of us could go,
and my wife and son could stay on the farm. That might work out quite well.
and my wife and son could stay on the farm. That might work out quite well.
Well, but we don't have bikes here.
But we don't have a bike here.
Is there somewhere we could rent them?
Is there somewhere we could rent them?
Yes, there's a place.
Yes, there's a place here in the city.
It's here in the city. It's called Ratcheson's.
It's called Ratcheson's.
I'll just make a note of that.
I just make a note of that.
How do you spell it?
How do you spell it?
Ratchesons.
Ratchesons.
It's just by the cruise ship terminal.
It's just by the cruise ship terminal.
Okay.
You'd also need to pick up
You'd also need to pick up a repair
hair kit for the bike.
Kit for the bike.
From there to take
along with you.
And you'd need to take along a snack and some.
And you need to take along a snack and some water.
It'd be best
to get those in the city.
get those in the city.
Fine.
And that shouldn't be a problem.
That shouldn't be a problem.
And I assume I can
rent
rent a helmet from the bike place.
a helmet from the bike place.
Sure, you should
You should definitely
definitely get that.
get that.
It's a great ride, but you
It's a great ride,
want to be well prepared because
but you want to be well prepared because
it's very remote.
it's very remote.
You won't see any shops around
You won't see any shops around there
there or anywhere to stay.
or anywhere to stay.
So you need to get back in time.
So you need to get back in time
The last boat.
Yeah.
for the last boat. Yeah.
So what sort of prices are we looking at here?
So what sort of prices are we looking at here?
Let's see.
That'd
That'd be one
adult
and one child for the cruise with farm tour.
and one child for the cruise with farm tour.
That's $117.
That's $117.
And an adult and a child
And an adult and a child
for the cruise only.
for the cruise only.
So that's $214 altogether.
So that's $214 altogether.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
How old did you say your daughter was?
15.
How
There.
old did you say your daughter was? 15.
And I'm afraid it's $267.
Then I'm afraid it's $267
Because she has to pay the adult fare.
because she has to pay the adult fare,
Which is $75.
which is $75 instead
Instead of the child fare,
of the child fare,
which is $22.
which is $22.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
So how do we